With the sun shining high in the sky, it was a near-perfect day for tennis as round 4 of Australian Open 2017 got underway. Russians Svetlana Kuznetsova and Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova got proceedings underway on a sun-soaked Rod Laver Arena. Number 24 seed Pavlyuchenkova got off to a blistering start, blazing through the first 3 games of the match. Kuznetsova got on the board in the 4th, but Pavlyuchenkova was in imperious mood and swept to the first set. Much like the first, Pavlyuchenkova dominated the second set. Despite Kuznetsova briefly drawing level, the younger Russian was able to secure a spot in her first Australian Open quarter-final with a 6-3, 6-3 win. Venus Williams has been to the quarter-finals, or better, on no fewer than 8 occasions at the Australian Open. Her opponent in the 4th round, qualifier Mona Bartel, had never made it beyond the second round. It was the American who started the stronger, racing away to a 3-0 lead. Despite the German settling in the set, it was an advantage Venus would not relinquish as she eased to the first set. The second was a tighter affair, with both players hitting big and holding serve. The decisive break came in the 11th game, with Venus taking a lead she would not relinquish as she won 6-3, 7-5. In an upset to rival Istomin's win over Novak Djokovic, world number 1 Andy Murray was knocked out of Australian Open 2017 by world number 50 Mischa Zverev. The German, brother of Alexander Zverev, has been in rich vein of form lately, and it showed on Rod Laver Arena. Going into the match swinging, it was Murray who initially took control. But Zverev broke back in Game 9, beginning a run of 4 straight games in a row to take the first set. Murray appeared to recover in the second, racing away to a 3-0 lead. But Zverev fought back to level the set at 5-5. Murray wasn't finished though and broke at the death to take the second. If the momentum was with Murray, Zverev quickly wrestled it back. Racing away with the third, he quickly took advantage in the 4th. Murray tried to find a way to break back, but the 29-year-old German found a way to resist the world number 1. In a scintillating final game, Zverev wrapped up famous 7-5, 5-7, 6-2, 6-4 victory and booked himself a spot in the Australian Open quarterfinals. While Andy Murray was toiling on Rod Laver Arena, Stan Wawrinka was engaged in a tight, heavy-hitting matchup over on Margaret Court. Across the net stood Andrea Seppi, the Italian who had earlier dethroned Australian Nick Kyrgios. All 3 sets were settled in a tiebreak, and all 3 sets went the way of the number 4 seed. Stan Wawrinka, the 2014 champion, is now the highest seed left in the top half of the draw.